market is closed. Let's look at some charts. I want to look at a few different charts tonight. I want to show you a gold chart, an oil chart, the NASDAQ Composite, the S&P 500, and a market indicator that I keep my eye on. On the screen is the gold chart, GLD, the Spider Gold Trust. You can see that this trend line here was decisively broken, and now price is literally boxed in, and I don't see much reason to think about going long gold right now. The energy indicator down here, which really is a very simple indicator, it just shows me where price has been over a number of days. It lets me kind of benchmark one set of prices against another. You can see that it's approaching this 50 level here, and that to me is a crucial level to watch, because when this indicator moves up from the bottom, lots of times it will stop at the 50 level and turn down. Likewise, when it falls from overhead, hits the 50 level, it's apt to turn around and go back up. So given the price action here and the looks of this little indicator and where price is in relationship to these moving averages, I'm not expecting too much from gold anytime soon, but we'll catch it the next time it decides to turn around and go the other way. I wouldn't want to be short gold right now, but it's too early to think about a long trade in my opinion. Let's switch to an oil chart. This is the oil index. We haven't seen a decline yet. Price is consolidating below this trend line, and you can see that the little energy indicator has barely been above 50 and has turned over. So we'll see if price stays boxed in here or it declines a little bit more. Now let's move to a couple of the major averages. First, let's take a look at the NASDAQ Composite, and you can see this trend line here is showing price walking right up it. 2488 was range resistance. It's now range support as price has closed above it. And consolidating here just a little bit. There hasn't been much forward movement. The market's losing just a little bit of steam. And I don't know. We just have to take it one day at a time. Let me show you the S&P 500. A little bit different look. Price is below, just barely below this trend line, and definitely boxed in consolidation between the 1171 range support and 1193 range resistance. And you see, we did have this little Pinocchio trade here. Price poked above that 1193 area but quickly came in. It had no business being up there. It didn't like it. It came right back in, and if you remember the story of Pinocchio, every time he told a lie his nose grew. Well, this is kind of the same thing, and I'm pretty sure it was Martin Pring, one of the great traders of our age, that coined that term, and it's very accurate. So we'll see if the 20 period can still keep price above it. See what happens. It's a little questionable. It looks a little toppy. This market has definitely lost momentum. We don't have this this kind of move up anymore. We're kind of flattening out right in here. And I'm going to put a few more bars in, and we'll compare this potential top to this definite top back in April. There were lots of clues that that this April top was going to turn over and become a decline when this trend line was broken, when range resistance became range support, when it was broken, when price declined below that yellow line, which is the 20 period moving average. I mean, there are just a lot of reasons to see that the top was in. Something else down here is my energy indicator, and lots of times it will show divergences. So let's just let me show you here. This little peak right here, I'll put a line in, corresponds to back here. Price was still going up. That's fine. So here's a higher peak right here. I'll move the line over there. You can see where the price corresponded to the energy indicator, yet price still made a higher high over here. But look here, the energy indicator made a lower high. It did not confirm this up move. That was a real red flag that something may be about to occur. Now let's take a look at this top. Here is a peak in the energy indicator right here. Corresponds almost to the beginning of the far left side of this little rectangle I've got drawn in. And here you can see where we have a lower peak right here that corresponds over here, yet price made a higher high between those two right here. But here was the higher high, that Pinocchio trade, and now we're turning over. Does that mean that that price is going to roll over and act like it did in here? I don't know, but it's definitely got my attention. Sitting below the trend line, it's tagged range support here at 1171. That yellow line, I'll take a few bars off, that yellow line's the 20 period moving average. If that gives way, I'm going to be thinking that probably we're looking at the end of this move up since September. So time will tell. Be very cautious in your trades, and thank you for stopping by. See you again next time.